Arsenal 2, Nottingham Forest 1. A win is a win. It doesn't matter how the game ends. I'm actually very happy we didn't get like 15 minutes added because I thought we'd get like an extra 15 minutes. When I saw 7, it was actually a surprise. But all in all, we take the win. First win of the season. It's the first time we've started at home in 5 years. We've just been starting away from home this entire like 5-year period, or 6-year period of the Premier League. Good to get the first win under our belt. First of all, when the team sheet came out, I was a bit surprised. I was like, what is happening here? But then immediately I just thought there has to be a way this guy is going to try and play with Partey and Rice. And this is something he said a lot in preseason, that he's actually, the plan was not to sign Rice as a replacement, but as someone who can actually play with Partey. And when I saw Partey playing, I immediately I saw his name on the team sheet. I remembered when Arsenal played Atletico Madrid, 2018 Europa League semi-final, second leg. And Simeone decided to put Partey at right back, and Partey just dominated us on that wing. Like, we had no attacks on his wing. He was the best player on the pitch by far. And I feel like one of those games. That was one of his signature games, I feel. Obviously, his athleticism is not the same as it used to be, but it's something that he has done. Tactically, he can do. But you can tell he hasn't done it in a while because he was getting caught out quite a bit, especially on defensive transitions. When the team gets the ball, he tries to pounce at the wrong time. At right back, that's not the place to try and jump and get the ball early. If those guys play through you, that's it. Everyone is scrambling back. And Nottingham Forest want to attack us through the wings. They don't want to do it through the middle. And one reason they don't want to do that is because of big Declan Rice. Deckers had an amazing game. He had 3 shots, almost scored on the second one. If it wasn't for a great save from Tana. The third one caught the ball badly, but Tana just pumped it. I don't even know what he was doing. His recovery speed was dope. Like, whenever we lost the ball, we were getting it back within 5-6 seconds. He was playing as the main pivot, but then when Partey moved in, after like 10 minutes, Partey decided to move in, which I think was the game plan. Again, it's good to see Arsenal not have one plan. Back 4 with him in the middle, and then Xhaka and Odegaard in the half spaces, and then Martinelli and Saka either side. It worked. It was a really good plan A, but at times you had to switch it up. So it's good to see from the first game of the season we have a new way of playing. So back to my point with Declan Rice. Like, you could see he was filling in. He was trying to do that Xhaka role of filling in defensively. When he's needed to go forward, he goes in forward, and that's why you could see he got the shots off. I don't think I've seen him even at West Ham have, maybe with England, going to the D that much and actually be able to take those shots on. So I think that's something he needs to be working on, taking more shots, because he'll have a lot of chances in this Arsenal team. All in all, he had a very solid game. I'd give him like a solid 7.5 out of 10. And that's the thing. We just need him to be 7 throughout the season. You can have like a 9 here and 10 there, but the thing about sending someone like this is that consistency in their performance. Then first goal came through Nketiah. It was off a corner. Martinelli, amazing work on the wing. There's a gentleman here on Twitter, aka X, now known as X, saying that was just the biggest fluke he's ever seen in his life. I don't think it was a fluke. I think if it was a fluke, he wouldn't have tried to backheel. He would have tried to pirouette, like to create space, like step over the ball and try to create space for himself. But that's neither here nor there. That was God's work. Great assist. Nketiah took his goal. It's good to see him score, especially with Jesus out. As a striker, at the end of the season, we're only going to judge you by your goals. Yes, you link up play, you do all these things, but goals matter. So it's good to see him get off the mark. And second goal, Saka. Waldy. One thing I don't understand what Nottingham Forest were doing is that they kept on isolating the big centre-backs against Martinelli and against Saka one-on-one. And we were destroying them we just kept on destroying them. And the whole first half, I guess that also is a reason why they didn't do anything in the first half. But going in the second half, you could see they started trying to get into challenges. They're trying to push up and get into us and try to disrupt our rhythm. Naturally, the game just went a bit down because of, again, first game of the season. It's a bit hot, Nini. There was a whole delay, a 30-minute delay before the game started because of the turnstiles thing. So I'm guessing also both sets of teams were just, this was like you normally prepare 30 minutes before a game, you start your preparation of an hour before the game. So 3 hour, like a 3 hour period, you from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. For those who didn't play, you still have some recovery after. So you're looking at about a 4 hour period of you prepping your body and cooling down and recovery. But then because of that delay, you're adding like an extra 40 minutes to that, you know. So you could see both sets of teams. By the time it was 97, guys were exhausted. It was the subs who were really causing havoc for both sets of teams. Great goal by Awoni. Awoni, who runs like he's wearing Timberlands. It's he showed heart and passion to get to where he was. And then once he got to the D, like the movement was prime. Like he actually just outfoxed Ben White to get that goal and make it a very nervy ending for us. But we managed to get the dub 2-1. We are joint top with Man City. Also, Timber's injury, I hope it's not too bad. Like, it looked a bit innocuous. I guess it was from the first half when he collided with, I forget who it was. I think it was Gibbs White. I think so. I'm not sure. But then in the second half, the ball comes to him, and then once he plants his foot, he just goes down. And at first, I thought it was his shin, but when he touched the back of his leg and there was no contact, it was him trying to plant his foot, I thought it was an Achilles injury. So I really hope it's not an Achilles injury. Maybe just a calf or something. But yeah, he was looking good. He got a yellow card, but he was looking solid. Gabriel came on at the end to come and show the defense before the game ends. That was also a surprise, him not starting. He had started 73 games in a row in the league for Arsenal. Then he doesn't start this game. So I think those types of records and egos you'll have to put them to the side in this team, because this team is stacked and they're trying to win everything. So no one is going to play every game. So it's better you just get rid of that record now, early, and yeah, he starts again from zero. All in all, I'll take the win. I will take Saka's goal. I will take Nketiah getting off the score sheet. Shame we didn't get a clean sheet. But yeah, we got the win. And this jersey was given to me by East West Fashions. And if you want to see what's written at the back, be careful, because your eyes might hurt. Box to box, go boy! Shout out to East West Fashions for the amazing jerseys. Guys, if you want your jerseys, just, you know where to rock up. It's in town. You can give them a call. They deliver. So yeah, do your thing. Premier League is back. Back to no sleeping.